Hey everybody, it's Randall back with another video. So I originally was going to talk about something else, but the whole Barron Trump thing today had to sort of scrap that project, and I'm going to do a video about that. So in case you didn't hear, I'm brain firing the woman's name, and I apologize. A comment was made about Donald Trump thinking he's a Barron. Oh, it's sort of a word play on the fact that he named his child Barron. And the conservatives were all out for blood. Melania, she tweeted out, or at least had somebody write the tweet for her. And then you had Donald Jr., who probably used the little bit of brain that he actually has to try to actually sound coherent and intelligent, crucify this person, and they got shut down. They point out the fact that it's the Trump regime who is keeping the tradition of putting children in cages going. They mentioned how the Republicans treated Chelsea Clinton. That was 20 years ago. And I'm going to go back further. Okay, I'm going to go back further than Chelsea Clinton. And you're thinking, Randall, how can that be? How can you go back further than Chelsea Clinton? 2 words, Amy Carter. When Jimmy Carter became president in the 1970s, I believe it was like 1976, after his inauguration, conservatives were just making fun of the way Amy Carter looked, saying she looked like a ghost, and just a bunch of vile things. So we have the party that has the tradition, the grand tradition, of making fun of children, okay? Chastising somebody for making an insult to Donald Sr., but using Donald's son, Barron, as name as wordplay. Yeah, you see, you can't tell these people have a lot of sense of humor, but listen, flat out, if you're going to have the balls, and I mean the brass big ones, the balls, the cojones, the gusto, the nerve to go out there and say, oh, you can't mention children, man, that's not fair, da 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 da, while you're keeping kids in cages, while you're separating them from their families. When you have a history of calling first daughters ugly, you're going to sit there with a straight face and you're going to say that any mocking or using the Trump children in the public light is wrong? Who the hell are you? You're the ones that threw the first stone. Hypocrites all. Now, I'm not defending making fun of kids at all. No. That's not what this is about. This is about hypocrisy. This is about doing one thing while saying that it's wrong. And you've pretty much done that same act for 40 years. Okay? 40 years you've done this. It just blows my mind that they went that route when they're just as guilty. I mean, Amy Carter was what, 10 years old when they made fun of her? Chelsea was what, 13? How young are the kids that are being kept in cages? 4, maybe younger. You didn't give a rat's ass about any of them. But all of a sudden, you're worried about Barron Trump. Why don't you clean up your own house first? Why don't you fight Trump and get those kids out of the cages, get them reunited with their parents? Why don't you apologize for the sins of the past of making fun of Chelsea Clinton and Amy Carter before you dare, in all pomposity, stand there and lecture others about making fun or using, as in a political sense, the children of the president. That's all. Have a good night and a better tomorrow.